The old stamp store in Osage. Since the turn of the last century, it's been a general store, a hotel, post office, and now a pottery shop under the name Osage Clayworks.
It served as a general store by the Stamps family from 1901 till 1989. And in 1989, Frank Stamps passed away, and that's when I got the chance to buy the building. But I had moved here in '72, and I got to watch what was happening here, and this was just the most fascinating thing for a kid from Texas. I'd gone to Texas A&M, got a degree in architecture. I fell in love with clay in a workshop, and that's where this came from. But I moved to Arkansas with 40 raw acres. I was just as green as could be, but the dream was alive. Frank had no descendants. He was a bachelor. So there was a nephew who knew of my interest. We come to terms with the real estate, but there was a whole building full of antiques that I had never asked could I buy because I knew I didn't have the money. And as I'm writing the check for the property, they asked, what are we going to do with all this old stuff in here? And I dropped my teeth and I said, I assumed that there was going to be an auction. And they said, yes, we could have an auction, but then everything is sold and it's gone. And we really would like it to remain here. Could we come to terms that if we left it, you wouldn't sell it off? And we quickly shook hands on that deal. So all these antiques that you see here was left with the understanding that it's not for sale. As a result of that, there are people who have brought me things that Frank gave away. And they said, you know, you need this back. And one of the last things brought to me was Frank's banjo.
Wow.
That his father made for him in 1914. And it had been in a banjo maker's hands for the last 20 years. And he knew that I got to buy the building, and he said, here, you need this back.
Now that's really neat, along with all these antiques and along with your pottery. I mean, this is just spectacular.
That's what I think, but I'm prejudiced, man.
So what are we making here today?
Today I'm making salad plates.
Right.
I make handmade pottery that goes in the oven, dishwasher, and microwave. So I'm making parts of dinnerware.
Along with all the antiques and memorabilia in the store, Newt was also proud to show off something else. So what you got here, Newt?
Well, this is one of the old ledgers that was here in the store that is the oldest record that's in the building. And it opens up to begun business November 6th, 1902. And they talk a lot about what they bought and what they sold here, who traded here, who paid their bill here.
One year, there was one customer in particular who popped in who Newt says he will never forget. So tell me about this one visitor you had here one day.
It was either 91 or 92. I look up and then walking in the front door is this man in black. And I thought to myself, that sure looks like Johnny Cash, but no, he wouldn't be in Osage, Arkansas. But when I said hello and he said hello back, I knew that it was Johnny Cash. And so I get up and I go to washing my hands off. And I shake his hand and I say, my name's Newton Lale. And he said, my name's Johnny Cash. And I said, yeah, I know. What are you doing here? And he laughed and he said, well, I'm looking for land. Is anything for sale around here? And I said, well, sir, everything's for sale if you got money. And he said, well, there becomes the problem. When everybody finds out it's for Johnny Cash, it's real expensive. And I understood that, you know, in his own way. But he spent about an hour and a half here that day, and we sat and talked, and he watched me work.
Newt says the only thing he regrets from that day was not having his picture taken with Cash. So drop in for yourself at Osage Clayworks. Watch the pottery being made, listen to the stories, and pick you out something that'll last. Oh, and just tell them Johnny Cash sent you. Next time you're in Hot Springs, strolling down Central Avenue at the other end of Bathhouse Row, past the Arlington Hotel, a really neat place to check out is the National Park Aquarium. Be surprised by nature is the theme here at the National Park Aquarium in Hot Springs, but there's a lot more here than just fish. Take Slowpoke here, who's hiding. He's an African spur-thighed tortoise. Hey. So Kelly, be surprised by nature. Expand on that for us here.
Well, we are not a huge facility. We have about 60 exhibits, give or take one or two, and that changes from time to time. But they're small exhibits, so we deal with animals that are interesting and sometimes just downright weird. Things that are maybe very pretty, things that are maybe very ugly, things that might have an interesting story to tell for another reason, like we have a catfish that can generate up to 400 volts of electricity, and things that people don't see usually when they go to a large aquarium, we have here, because we can have them in a smaller tank, and yet there's something unusual about them.
Piranha are pretty cool.
Yeah, we have some red-bellied piranha, and they have quite a reputation. And we think ours are sweethearts, but we don't get in and swim with them either. So that's one thing. We have a piranha that we feed. We did today, and we'll feed them 2 or 3 times a week. And we have also a moray eel, and we have a freshwater stingray, and we have some saltwater fish, and we have quite a few different freshwater fish, but people tend to also like a lot in the reptile department. We do not have snakes. We want to make that clear because we are afraid that we'd scare off more people than we'd bring in. But we do have a lot of different kinds of turtles and frogs and some salamanders. We have a neat axolotl, which is a totally aquatic salamander from Mexico. And their name axolotl is from the Aztec, and it means water monster. And they're, I think, kind of cute, but they look kind of bizarre.
Bizarre, intriguing, and fascinating, including chameleons, various dinosaur-like looking lizards, see-through fish, and fish with 4 eyes for topwater viewing and bottom view. Remember the movie Finding Nemo? Well, he's here, along with his dad, Marlin. So if you have kids, these clownfish will no doubt be a big hit with them. This is kind of a well-kept secret here in Hot Springs, and maybe after this we'll get the word out for you.
Well, we certainly hope so. We love for people to come in, and usually when people come in, they say, we didn't know you were here, or it might be some repeat business that people have, you know, seen us before and they come back, and we always try to change up our exhibits and make things different and have more graphics and different kinds of things that are available for people. The average person can come in and maybe spend half an hour, but we have people that come in and stay for hours because you can just look at the animal and you can look at what it is, just the name, and leave it at that. Or you can look at the label and get the scientific name, where it's from, and then some things about it too, and then you can just stand there and watch it for a while and maybe watch it again before you leave, because they will move around and they will do things just as they would in nature.
I kind of got close over there to Slowpoke, that tortoise. She's a sweetheart.
She is. She's the queen of the aquarium, and people love to come in and talk to her, and she loves people. She will let you pet her, and she will follow you around and just do all sorts of things that a tortoise will do. They make really good pets.
The 400-volt catfish and the piranha, not so much. The National Park Aquarium in Hot Springs. Step in for yourself and definitely be surprised by nature. The ancient Ukrainian egg art known as Pysanky is believed to be more than 4,000 years old, and Lori Popow of Hot Springs is a master at it, so much so that in 2015 it earned her the title of an Arkansas Living Treasure by the Arkansas Arts Council. The word pisate in Ukrainian means to write, and Pysanky is writing on eggs. It's a wax-resist method using dyes and beeswax. There is no painting of any sort.
You will first do your baselines. And what you would do is take your eggshell and you just make one line there, and you would wrap your tape measure around the egg. And now you can find halfway mark. You do this on the, with the baselines there, you can create just about any type of design. As long as you have those 5 baselines there, you can just create any design you want. After you have your baselines on there, now you start taking your wax, your hot wax, and it's beeswax, and you start to seal in, mask in the color of the egg. It's white right now, so all your lines are going to be white. After you have done all your white lines, you have to remember, especially if you've drained this egg, to plug the drain hole. Now you take that egg and you put it in a dye. Years ago, we would start with the lightest color to the darkest, but we have found that we can start with a dark egg. We can put our egg in black dye first and do black lines instead of the white lines, do the black lines, and then wash off all of that black, and now we're back to a white egg. So with a lot of time and new products and techniques and all, the eggs are getting prettier, more intricate and prettier. So now you have your dyed eggs, and at the end, you keep on sealing in colors with the wax. And by the end, you have an egg that looks like a glob of wax. But when you take that egg and you either put it by a candle, that's the old way, is putting it near a candle, and the heat would start melting that wax off. You get to see all that beautiful work you did. Sometimes you get the surprise that you goofed up here or there, but most of the time you get this beautiful egg.
Lori's Ukrainian egg-art is very dear to my heart because, being of Ukrainian heritage, I have admired this art form all of my life. In fact, I lived near the Ukrainian village in Chicago where Lori grew up and where she was first introduced to Ukrainian egg-art at the age of 8.
I'm on my way this one evening to the Rexall drugstore, and there's this lady in the window. There she was, sitting there with an egg and a tool in her hand. I thought it was a pencil. And she's doing the eggs. I wanted to learn to do the eggs. And next thing I know, I've got my nose against the window trying to see what she's doing. Then she stood up and she came towards the window. I thought she was coming to holler at me. So I ran. I ran to the store, got my mother's makeup. Now I had to go back. I had to pass her. The lady was still there. So I decided then and there. And I went up to that window as I was walking by, and I pointed at her and I said, I'm going to learn how to do them, and you're not going to scare me. And I ran home as fast as I could.
Lori was determined to teach herself, and so, with a lot of perseverance and patience, she began making some headway.
This went on, and my problem was that I was getting better. My artwork was getting better, but when I would take my wax off, somehow my beautiful flowers would just be a smudge of color. It wasn't what I had put on there, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong until one day my mother came and she put a book on the table and she says, is this what you're looking for? And I go, well, but what is it? She says, take a look. And I start thumbing through it. And at the end, it said beeswax. As soon as I got my hands on some beeswax, I took off, and I haven't stopped.
The Palarm Creek Waterfowl Rest Area within the Bell Slough Wildlife Management Area in Mayflower. During the winter months, this is a pretty good area to view migrating waterfowl. Now, it may not look like it from here, but there's at least a couple thousand ducks out there.
Yeah, this is Palarm Creek Waterfowl Rest Area, and these are super important to waterfowl and other types of birds. And rest area, like the name implies, it's a place where they rest. Hunters aren't allowed to hunt here during the season. The ducks can come and loaf or rest. They feed in here, so it's a protected spot for them. You know, habitat loss is the hardest thing that happens to wildlife. So we create places where we can hold water in during those fall and winter months and start letting it out in the spring. So, and in the springtime, we get wading birds and shorebirds that use it as the water drops out to feed as well.
Now, what about during the migratory months? I guess from, what is it, November, December, January, February? What can we see out here?
Well, lots of things. Today behind me, there's lots of mallards. Those green heads are gleaming out there, and we're hearing that quintessential duck quack. And a lot of people don't realize that's actually the female, which might not surprise people, though. That's the female that's the louder, mouthier one. The male has a quieter, raspier note that he says a little call. All kinds of waterfowl come through. We'll start seeing pintails coming through here at the tail end of the migration season. Off in the flooded timber, you're going to see more like hooded mergansers and wood ducks. But gadwalls are another popular one that comes through here. So all different types of waterfowl are going to use this rest area.
are at least 35 resident bird species, and up to 75 species have been counted during summer. Mounted binoculars are located at observation terraces, along with an impressive elevated photo blind at the upper portion of the nature trail.
There's a really nice nature trail. It's around 2.5 miles. It's the Kenny Vernon Nature Trail, and neat wildlife. It goes over and has another viewing area with all kinds of bird identification signs where folks can learn about the birds they're seeing. It's also near our Green Tree Reservoir, which is a bit different than this. That's where we hold water and it floods bottomland trees like tupelos and cypress trees. And you're going to see different types of ducks in those areas that can move through the trees real rapidly, like a wood duck, and likes to nest in cavities. Here at springtime, when it's the neotropical migrant season, that's when we're getting those little songbirds from the tropics coming back up into Arkansas to breed.
The 118-acre Palarm Creek Waterfowl Rest Area is maintained and farmed by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission to provide a constant food supply for the birds.
You know, the goal is, what one of my coworkers says, we're farming for weeds. We're trying to get weeds to grow to produce seeds that the birds like to feed on. If we think we're going to have bare soil certain times of year, we may seed for things like millet that produce like a legume, like a bean that the birds can feed on. So we may mow it certain times of year, burn it, really to propagate those weeds to grow and make the seeds for birds.
Even if you don't walk the entire length of the nature trail, if you happen to come here in the afternoon, by all means, stick around for the sunset. Providing the clouds cooperate, you will be in for quite a treat. So check out for yourself the Palarm Creek Waterfowl Rest Area here at Belle Slough Wildlife Management Area. And if you'd like to see this episode again or any one of our others, visit our website at aatn.org/exploringarkansas. And don't forget to like us on our Facebook fan page. And we'll see you again the next time for another exciting adventure on Exploring Arkansas.